Hi there, it's Jessica, back with a brand new quiz. And today we're going to see just how many of these sci-fi TV shows that you can remember. So strap in, sit back, and let's get started with this first TV show. And the first one on today's list is Andromeda. I'm quite sure that's one you're going to remember. That's Dark Angel. And the next one on this list is Star Hunter. If you're a proper sci-fi fan, you're going to be racking up lots of points on this quiz. That's Battlestar Galactica. Any ideas on this one? That's Star Trek Enterprise. So moving on to his next sci-fi TV show. And it's Firefly. One I've never actually watched, but maybe I will. That might have been a bit more obscure. That's Jeopardy. That one is Jeremiah. I've certainly not heard of a lot of these shows, so I think I need to brush up on my sci-fi viewing. That's Odyssey 5. So we'll just keep them going. Any ideas on that one? That's Alienated. Yet another one I've never heard of. And the next one is the 4400. And that's Lost. A very popular series, but once again, I've never watched it. I won't have to do something about that. And that one's Regenesis. So moving on to his next one on this list. And it's Stargate Atlantis. This one looks more like a soap opera than a sci-fi show, but we'll see. It's called Surface. Maybe you've seen it, I certainly am not. The next one's Threshold. I really didn't realise just how many different sci-fi TV shows they actually are. So we're both learning something today. And that's Jericho. I think this one had something to do with Doctor Who, but I might be wrong. That's Torchwood. This one's called Journeyman. So moving on to the next one. And that's Primeval. And that is definitely a show I was thinking about watching. And this one has got Elizabeth Sladen in it, from Doctor Who. And that's the Sarah Jane Adventures. I think everybody's seen this one, and it was a really good show. And that's Fringe. This one I'm not so sure about, but I guarantee there's a lot of people out there that do know what it is. That's Sanctuary. I think I do know this one. Yeah, that's Survivors. So, on to another one. And this is kind of a spin-off from a very big blockbuster movie. And that's Terminator, the Sarah Connor Chronicles. And your next one is Caprica. And that one's called Defying Gravity. Again, never heard of that one. I'm sure you guys have. And that's followed by Dollhouse. That doesn't sound very science fiction to me. And then we've got Flash Forward. And it seems to me that pretty much all of these shows have all finished as well. And that's Paradox. It looks like I've got quite a bit of catch up to do on all these shows. And that's Stargate Universe. And the next one on this list is V. And I do remember watching the original series of V back in the 80s, and I actually quite enjoyed that. I'm sure the new one's completely different. And that one's Supernatural. We've got a few more to go, and hopefully you're getting lots of right answers on these. That one's Warehouse 13. And this looks like some people with superpowers or something. Heroes. And that's Roswell. I don't think anybody's going to get this one wrong. That's Stranger Things, a very good show, and we're due for the next season quite shortly. And if you enjoyed that quiz and you'd like to see more in future, hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you very soon. You all take care, and thank you so much for playing.